Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So yeah, the plan is still being fulfilled by Ethereum. We talked about lower prices for ETH in the previous video in the live stream because the 5-wave move down here in yellow had not been completed, and we're still waiting here for, we were waiting for lower prices, hadn't made that lower low in the previous video. We're now following the path. What I told you in the live stream that we were doing a wave 4 to the upside, a small wave 4 retracement here, was what we in the end did. And we're now moving down in a wave 5. Now I did give you here a couple of price targets. One was here at 880 and one at 770. These are two very likely price targets for this move down. Based on Fibonacci extensions, and the way it looks like at the moment is that we're also going to get there. This is how it's currently looking like, and so this would be that wave 5 here. The only thing, this was obviously wave 3 here. That is how it's currently looking like. 1 2 3, yeah, no, 1 2. Okay, it could be, let me just think. 1 2 1 2 3. It could be that this is only wave 3. We have to be a little bit open towards that idea. Here this on this chart, because this would have been wave 1. We then moved up in a wave 2, and this was probably another wave 1 2, but it could be an extended wave 3 because of all this sort of up and down. So you've got a lot of smaller 1 2 setups here, which means wave 3 could actually be a little bit extended, and this might have been just a wave 4, you know, within the wave 3, if that makes sense. So you had maybe a 1 2 3 4 5, and that would complete here wave 3. So we have to be a little bit open to that idea. It would not be then the same wave count as Bitcoin, but it would indicate a little bit more of a bearish wave count here, because it would indicate that we haven't seen that wave 4 here yet, and also that wave 5. Nevertheless, irrespective of that, I gave you here those targets, and we need to see what the price is doing when we get to that 880 and 770. And again, as long as we are in a downtrend, we aren't going to reverse. That's just very clearly what it is. What do we need to do to break the downtrend? Very simply, we need to make a higher high and a higher low. That is one thing that officially breaks a downtrend and we get back into an uptrend. But then what we need to establish, we need to understand what kind of structure is building. What kind of structure is happening? So is it just a corrective move up, like this one, an A, B, C? Is it just a 3-wave move up that would be followed in with the highest likelihood by a 5-wave move down, indicating we would make a lower low, and the downtrend actually hasn't ended yet? It might just be a short-term uptrend, which of course exists, but the overall uptrend is the overall downtrend is still in place. Now, if we can see a first 5-wave move up, and you only see 5-wave moves into the direction of the higher level trend. So when we can see something like that, it indicates that the trend has reversed back to the upside. So I warned you many weeks ago about a 3-digit Ethereum, and that we could, in the worst case, even get down to the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level that is at $618. Now, I have to be very honest with you, I'm also only seeing this in an extreme case. Now, you could argue that we are in an extreme environment. And let me just draw those fibs again. There you go. The 88.7 down there is $618 US. This would not have been. This is not what I would have said that we actually get there in the end. But on the other hand, we did expect a stronger retracement than most other people. We broke the 78.6% fib level at 1079 now. I think it's rather 1075. I mightn't have drawn that very accurately now, but we even broke that. So it is not impossible to now reach the 88.7, but it is sort of in this current area here between these two fib levels where you would normally, with the highest likelihood, expect a turnaround in a wave 2. Because what we did here on the Ethereum chart is moved up in a wave 1, moving down in a wave 2 now. And what we've seen here is just an A, B, C correction, which is part of that wave 2. And a wave 2 normally retraces exactly into that area of the 78.6% fib level and the 88.7% fib level. And here you would, in a wave 2, with all likelihood, expect the turnaround. Any move below the 88.7% fib level is not good for a coin is not good for any asset, really. Absolutely not, yeah. Which doesn't mean it will die, but it means recovery will just be much, much harder. So let's actually take a look here in the last bull run and the bear market. Where did actually Ethereum retrace to in the last bear market? Now, and we start from 0 because I believe that was Ethereum's first larger wave 1. And here you can actually see that it, like many altcoins did as well, briefly, actually took a few months, dropped below the 88.7% FIB level. And here you can see the difference in volatility between Bitcoin and Ethereum. So Bitcoin in the last bear market did reverse in the area between the 88.7 and the 78.6. Ethereum, though, moved below it, yeah, like many other altcoins as well, which again, it doesn't need to die there, but it will make it more difficult for recovery. Now, ETH luckily recovered, made a new all-time high, all good, all forgotten, right? So, because that just shows the higher volatility. And, you know, we have to be open to the idea that we might see that 88.7 FIB level here. That would be a crazy buying opportunity. Now, going below that again, I have to be very honest with you, I don't think so. And again, I'm happy to be wrong here, but I don't think so. I mean, all the altcoins have already dropped, or most altcoins have already broken that level to the downside. That Ethereum is doing it, nah, I don't think so, okay? We also have to be honest that if it goes below that would be real capitulation, yeah? And then I would even get a bit scared, I have to be honest with you. But maybe that's it, and maybe that needs to happen in this current market, you know, that we really need to be scared. Okay, and that is sort of my view here about Ethereum at the moment. So generally still lower prices expected, gave you those target levels here in the beginning. They are the levels where I would sort of keep an eye on here. 880 and then 770 and then 618. They are three key levels, and I'll keep you updated about Ethereum in those turbulent times in which we currently are. Okay, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.